Brought to you by Penguin.
I Am an Island, written and read by Tamsin Calidas. Dedication. To Crystal, all the wings, wilds, and bright waters. Epigraph. Ni chenchera chenyami, niomochian aloscaf mi, halak a chialok mo flanach, hachech ushka avachak niom. No fire shall burn me, no sun shall burn me, no moon shall blanch me, no water shall drown me. The Descent of Bridget, Carmina Gadelica. Act 1, Chapter 1. Gulls. Arriving into Oban, the first thing you notice is the grey sea and a close huddled bay that shelters inside the protective arm of its sunken harbour. From a distance, the tide is strangely thick, an amorphous mass of slow-moving, restless water. Step a little closer to the fishing boats and great hulking vessels, and you will smell the rippling dark metallic sheen, the striated channels where the diesel runs off as each hull is safely berthed, winch close or tied fast to the metal ring keys. The sound of the waves is not so different from the traffic of the city, but as soon as you lift your face and taste the fresh tang of salt on the air, you will mark how this sky is as different, fickle, and changeable as all you have left behind. Then, if you listen, you will hear the laughing gulls, and beyond that, heading off in a low V-shape, the haunting call of the geese. It is an extraordinary moment when you recalibrate and find your compass. I had been dreaming of staring out at a raw, open horizon for years, ever since I found an old map of Scotland and pinned it up in the hallway in my flat. It was positioned across the full length of a narrow wall, where I always saw it as I was passing, at an angle where your eyes fell into that empty space between giant masses of land. It is always during that notion of transit, of passing from one space to another, that your heart opens and all of your dreaming begins. I would press my nose to that thick paper, inhaling its musty scent, as my finger traced the ragged coastline of the fractured islets and islands of the Western Isles, straining against the bracing tides of the Atlantic, across the Minch, the North Sea and the Little Minch, to the tortuous fjordic coastline of the Norwegian Sea. In those moments, as my eyes closed, the traffic, shouts from the street, neighbours slamming doors would evaporate into the hurl of fresh spindrift, the thick curling crests of the breakers drenching the salt-stung air, the gulls tearing the skies apart with an aching, screaming call. I would imagine how those great birds were somehow daring me, if not to follow, then at least to dream of living a wilder life. I don't know what it is about gulls, but they have a way of inviting your eyes to lift above the skyline, to seek some further flung sky beyond the immediate vicinity or low horizon. Yet, always, as I sense their keening cry, my heart catches and something else dares to drift. It is as if something inside untethers, unsnarls itself from all the finer ties and close meshes that snare you within a life you know is too compressed for you. It can be startling when you open your eyes and see that creased paper close up, press hard against your skin. Then I would walk quickly to the door, throw it open, and stand with my eyes raised, shoulders braced, looking above the cars and buses at a thin, pale blue sky. I would hear the gulls and see them, floating far away, white spattering drifts of light circling far above the city. Held within a blue orbit that stretches around all continents and spaces, my compass was pulling me, leading unbroken from central London to Oban and those same wave-flung islands washed by their restless sea. On Oban's rain-drenched promenade, the needle of the compass is wavering. So, what do you think? I ask, pulling the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?